Team ADD. How is everybody today? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to my channel, viewing. Please like, comment, subscribe, one or all, or any. So we've had a rather fulfilling day, I guess you could say, and a lot's going on. Lots of spiritual battles are going on. And so, as I discussed, we had a prolific morning, and I wasn't going to say and admit some of this. My wife's put on Facebook, told her friends in group, she said my husband was touched by the Spirit this morning and started crying, and she's very proud of me. We were on wit's end. We didn't know if we were going to stay together. We've been like that for quite some time, off and on. And so she's proud. Started crying. It hit me hard. Started talking, and she started talking about the Spirit, the Holy Spirit with you. And I got goosebumps. And I showed her. I had goosebumps all over my arms. Got the heebie-jeebies when she showed me what she was reading in the Bible. Coincided with what Danny Birdman had just said. So there's going to be good, bad, and different on both sides. I'm now more certain than ever. I keep being more and more certain. I keep finding revelations and this kind of thing. I don't know what Cray's name is, okay? Me and Danny have been at wit's ends. We're friends. We fight. We stab each other in the back. This, that, and the third. I try not to stab no one in the back until they've done me dirty. And I'm not going to say that all that he's done dirty has been all his fault. I've taken the claim. I take blame to it. I admit it. I started it. It's gone back and forth, back and forth. Danny's name, and I already know this, is his birth certificate, I seriously doubt says Danny. I'm willing to bet it says Daniel. Right? Is your name Danny or on your birth certificate or Daniel? Your name's more than likely, I can pretty much tell you that I think it's Daniel. Think of what I'm saying. Daniel, Luke, Michael. Does those three names not hit you guys? Does not hit you somewhere deep in your core? These are all books of the Bible. I don't know what Cray's name is, but I'd be willing to bet he plays a part in this too. Mars is Mark. He plays a part in this too. These are all Bible names. I hope you can kind of see where I'm going with this and what you can get out of this. I don't want to be enemies with all these people. But the sheer fact of it is, when you're in accordance, your enemies will bless you. I'm blessing them too, just the same. We're friends, we're enemies. I can't really say that we're friends, but we have our own stories. And I believe they were put across my path for a reason. They've given me the chance and the opportunity to touch on certain topics that I may never have been able to, never could show and explain, and this, that, and the third. They're putting energy behind my name. Thank you guys. Even if you're talking smack, not everyone's going to see it all as smack. One person in Continue, in particular, just commented on one of these videos, Birdman, when are you going to stop flopping back and forth? Shout out to you for bringing that up. I tell the guy, I think Birdman's in a learning stage. We're all learning. This journey of life is all about learning and changing and maturing and growing. I'm doing the same. I don't think you ever get so old that you stop learning, you stop maturing. You may stop maturing, but you'll never stop gaining knowledge. I know more today than I knew yesterday. I knew more times 10 than I did a year and a half ago. and so on and so forth. I'm going to be 50 in October. I'm still learning things. And I'm sure I have more to learn. So, this is prolific, people. You're seeing these kind of things unfold right in front of your eyes. And I just want to share every bit of this, good, bad, and indifferent, with you. These things just come across my mind. Michael, Daniel, Luke, Mark. I don't know what Craig's name is, but I'd be willing to bet it's somewhere along in there. Does that not strike anybody odd? It strikes me odd, so hopefully it strikes some of you odd. I met a girl, Brooke, on here. Thank you, Brooke. A like-minded person. Someone that's helping me know that I'm not crazy. Told me, no, you're spiritually awake. Thank you for that. It's what I think. So, there's a lot to this. And the story's not even finished. I wouldn't say it's just begun. But I don't think my coincidences and things that come to pass, it's not going to end until I end, if you follow me. As I've discussed, you should all be aware and know I came very close to selling out to Illuminati. I didn't. I'm more certain than ever, if I would have sold out, I would have moved to LA. I would have started doing videos with, popular people, names, all that. And I would have probably had to drink goat's blood. I don't know what you have to do, but I have a pretty good idea. I've been studying on Freemasonry for quite some time, and I don't know exactly what all they have to do, but I know there'll be a ritual, and once I go through that and I'll come out the other side, I'll be a millionaire. I'll also be not the same person I am now. It would have changed me. That I know now, certain more than ever. You don't go into something like that and you're still the same. It's not possible. It's not even logical thinking. Okay, I would have been. Coincidence stories wouldn't have mattered because people would have been more interested and concerned that Mike met Johnny Depp, Mike met his favorite singers, Mike collabed with world-renowned guys. Are you starting to get the picture yet? I hope you're reading through the fine lines and understand what I'm telling you. I'm certain more than ever I would have lived a fantastic life. I would have been friends with stars, movie stars, and all of that. It's a given. You could see and fact check me. You could look up the Illuminati and ask and do your thing with them if that's so well. I strongly suggest against it. But what I'm just telling you is, if you want to fact check me, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, you can find this out for yourself. They're very easy to find on TikTok. You can go to my account, Mike is Nuts, and find them. I chose to take the different route. I chose to take the long, hard path. Wide is the gate, narrow is the path, however the saying goes. I'm definitely more certain than ever. I would have, like I said, been doing videos with movie stars, musicians. I would have been thrown right into that world leaders, presidents, mayors, people of higher stature. There's very few reasons that I didn't do it. One of the main reasons is the things that stick out in my head to me. It's easier for I don't know the exact Bible quote, easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven. get me now? Do you read me? This is why I didn't sell out. I'm certain now that all of these coincidences have been thrown in my face, and God's revealed himself to me. I know for a fact that there's a God. You may not, or that's on you. I can only tell you and share with you the stories and shit I've been through in my life that leads to it, that outlines it, shows it to you. I didn't believe that a whole lot, truthfully, in God until the time in jail when he revealed himself to me. And then it was only a few months ago. It's not even been as long as I've been on YouTube. I didn't even come on YouTube knowing about all these coincidences. It's not been that long that not even the whole year and some change that I've been on there, that I've even been aware of these coincidences. It's only been 6-8 months-ish, something. I didn't start out with coincidence videos. I may have had one or two, but since then, it's happened a dozen times this year alone. And I strongly advise and tell you to seek your higher power. I think I was in a drug trance for all these years, 30 years in addiction, and I blocked out my blessings. I was blocking out God, spirituality. These coincidences have been happening since I was 13. Some of them even happened while I was in addiction. While I was in addiction, God was trying to reach me, but he couldn't. There was a shield up. I had a drug shield blocking God from talking to me, blocking him out. That's been lifted. There's a straight correlation now from me to God. I didn't believe it that much. Now I don't just believe it. I know it. I didn't know this. I didn't know any of this. This is a huge, I don't even know what I'm looking, revelation to me. And I want to share it with the world, share it with you guys. Before some of you go off and make the mistakes that I have. Some of the mistakes you don't come back from. You sign your life over to the Freemasons, Illuminati. You don't come back from that. Thank the good heavenly Lord. Thank God. I had people like Richard in my life here. People that talk some sense into me. I believe all of you have been put here for a reason. Even you, Richard, you've been here with me from the beginning. I needed some support. I've had little to no support on this thing. And if not only have I not only had support, opposite. When somebody like me comes along, the world is going to shun me. The world's going to put me out. The world being devil's minions and the devil himself. He's wanted me. Now I know certain more than ever. And this ain't funny. And shame on you if you try to make light or a joke of this. I was suicidal at 15. I tried to kill myself. Okay? I didn't like myself. I hated myself. The devil's wanted me since birth. Okay? Since I was born, he's been trying to take me out. And I'm proving it to you. Year after year, more horrific shit I see and deal with, and it breaks me down. It breaks my heart. I watch people after people I care about throw their life away to addiction and die, and mental health, and let it beat them and defeat them. I know so many defeated people right now. Not even are all dead. I got friends that are defeated and are on their way to prison, awaiting their prison sentence. You seen the video?